Hello, CFI. Hey, Gregor here, and we have a very special guest today. Miss Angie Ridge is going to join us today, who is our VP of HR and Marketing, and she is going to help me kind of maneuver through all of our topics of discussion today. So, Angie, welcome. Say hello, and let's get her kicked off.
Hello, CFI. I am excited to talk a little bit about Women's History Month, of course. It's near and dear to my own heart. It is the month of March. So what we're doing is, as an organization that's really exciting, is highlighting our own women, our own women in our own organization who daily inspire. We see how hard they work and really how they pave the way for others, both in our transportation industry and as well as just in community and society as a whole. We at CFI have a unique opportunity to touch a lot of women in the industry through our She Drives CFI. Yep. And really, that's a resource for women specifically. And it was built by women to help others understand, how do you get into this industry and how does this career look for you, as a female driver and transportation in general. Yeah. And then how do you be successful in it? So I think the one thing that I've thought about through watching the videos that are coming out this month, and if you haven't seen them, please take a look on social media and look at some of these women who are being acknowledged and highlighted this month. A lot of really good people out there. But at the end of the day, really, as you and I've talked about, Greg, our ultimate goal isn't to have a month of celebration, right? Yeah. It's about creating a really inclusive work environment where, as CFI, we really aim to be the standard on what equality looks like and how we embrace all kinds of people and diversity into our world. And so it's a month of reflection and acknowledgement of a season past and history, but it's also a great catalyst to what we aim to become too. So it's been a lot of fun. Take a look at that and acknowledge some of the ladies that are going to be highlighted this month too. So I think with that, we'll get into more acknowledgements and talk a little bit about the drivers of the year.
This is always one that's really cool to be able to talk about, and I wish that we could have had a different approach this year. Me too. As we continue to kind of fight off this COVID thing, and I'm hoping that we're maybe on the backside of it now. We'll see, knock on wood. But we typically have always had a really nice recognition opportunity for those professional drivers and bringing them into Joplin, and we were able to bring them into Joplin, but just not as a big group. And so we had some great opportunity. I met quite a few of these folks and was able to congratulate them. I know Dustin met a few of them as well. But Angie, you want to kick us off with some of our company OTR drivers of the year?
Yeah, I do. It's funny you said that, because I was writing some notes to myself earlier, and I thought, the one thing that I have missed in the past 2 years is this coming together for this particular event. It really had an impact on me when I first came to CFI, and just acknowledging the significant, the accomplishments. And it was more the feeling that you got when you walk in the room and everybody's sitting around. And so I guess what I would say to everyone as we say your name, know that we're clapping with pride. We still have that feeling of being inspired and appreciating you. It just isn't wrapping our arms as closely as we'd like to around you, but know that with that sentiment is there, even in this forum. So yeah, I'd like to start with the company solo driver of the year, Anthony Kamau. Congratulations. To our company team drivers of the year, Kelly Johnson and Shane Stanley. Congratulations. To our regional driver of the year, Jose Scott. Congratulations. And to our owner-operator driver of the year, Jose Herrera.
I got a few here as well. So owner-operator team driver of the year, Mompron and Sokpat Sao. Dedicated driver of the year, Don Wilson. I did have the chance to meet Don. He was a great representative for us. Temp Control Company Solo Driver of the Year, Mr. George Marshall. Had the opportunity to meet him, and he obviously has a great background for our Temp Control division. Really appreciate what he does for us. And then the last one is Temp Control Owner Operator Solo Driver of the Year, Mr. Mark Hawkins. And I was not able to meet him, but again, wish him well, congratulate him for what he's done. So just a great group of people. I know Dustin was able to meet with some of the folks that I wasn't able to, and man, just class acts, people that you're so proud of. So good people. So let's hop over to, I know you talked a little bit about the DriveLine, but I think there's a little bit more to share there, right?
Mostly that it's going to come out to your homes this month. That's the big piece to share. And we'll also have it online and social on Workplace so that you can access it that way as well. It's a little bit of a throwback to what we had, but it's also been inspired by some new ways of presenting stories and sharing what we're about. So it's definitely acknowledging all the folks we just acknowledged. It's the women, the history of the month acknowledgments to those ladies going out this month, and then some stories about industry and sales and you name it. We've got it covered in there. So I think it's a great read for all of our staff and drivers, associates, but as well as family members to be connected into, what do we do and how do we do it and who are these people? And we know in the past that's been a big driver for our staff to share and be the part of a family conversation. So,
yeah, I think that's just a great way to be able to tie the rest of your family into this thing. And, not always do they get to share the experiences that each one of us do, being at work and seeing the company and the culture and the values that we have. But, that gives them a little bit of insight as to who we are, and it's pretty cool for people to be able to see that. So
yeah,
appreciate
absolutely.
you and the marketing team putting that together and getting that out to everybody. That I think is a big win to come back for all of our professional drivers and employees. So, well, I guess we will wrap up here. So anything else that you want to share before I close us out?
No, I appreciate just, being part of the conversation and everything that's going on. Like you started, there is so much happening that it's great, in my opinion, to take a pause and reflect on the things that we're doing well, reflect on the people specifically that we want to acknowledge and honor. So it's been a good opportunity to just take a pause and a moment to appreciate where we're at instead of just head down running too far, too fast in the future. So appreciate that. Appreciate the time.
Yep, absolutely. I agree. It's easy to get wrapped up in your day to day, no matter what you do, and lose sight of all the great things that we've been able to accomplish as an organization. And, I think the thing that I'll leave as kind of the parting message to everybody is this, there's a ton of stuff going on in the world today. And at the end of the day, we can't really control a lot of what's happening. And I think where my view of this is, what we do every day by keeping America moving, man, during this time of year, all the stuff that's going on, with Russia, Ukraine, the economy going kind of up and down and flexing and inflation, all of those things are impacts to what we do every day. But, I think my message to everybody would be this is let's just stay focused on the things that we can control. Because really that's the end of the day, that's the best thing you can do. If you let all this other stuff in, it distracts you, from a professional driver standpoint, it becomes a distraction for you. And ultimately you get maybe so distracted that you lose sight of your own personal safety or the things that you're trying to accomplish every day out on the road. And we don't want that to happen, obviously. There's the big thing, I think, as you look at all of the situations and occurrences that are going on in the world, the best thing to do is just stay focused. Let's stay focused on what we do best. And there's nobody better in the industry than what we are. So let's continue to provide value to our customers, keep stocking those shelves out there, delivering parts, whatever we're doing, because at the end of the day, that's really what matters. And I think from our perspective, we're extremely proud of what we do every day. I know all of us are, our employees, our professional drivers. And I think that's the most important thing, is that we continue to keep our heads down, keep trudging forward. A lot of change is going to continue to occur this year as we continue to migrate companies, as we talked about. But just know that there's an end game in sight. And I think as we all have the opportunity to join hands, we're going to be a lot better together than what we've ever been. And that's what excites me. So let's continue to keep that focus. Let's keep driving forward. Know that what every one of us do every day is extremely important. And I got one last message that I'm supposed to share from Nancy. out at our company store is that I was supposed to wear a CFI branded shirt
Oh,
because she tells me all the time that anybody that sees me wearing CFI branded shirt, they go in and they want to buy that type of shirt because I'm wearing it.
you're the model
Why? I
promoting
have
the
no,
clothes.
yeah, why I have no idea. But anyways, it's a call out for Nancy because she wants to sell more product to all of our people and all of our professional drivers. And needless to say, I told her I would throw a ringer out there for her. But
That's funny.
thank you, folks, for all you do. We appreciate what you do. Be safe. Have a great week, and let's keep America moving.
Sounds
See you.
good. Bye.